That ain't great.
Yeah,
ain't great.
It's bad.
So let's as I'm looking at the checklist here to the left of the screen. We've talked a lot, obviously, about what's gone wrong and what could go wrong. What can change now? This and obviously we're talking mostly, I would assume, about the offensive side of the ball. They may have changed thrust upon them. If you're somebody who's wanted to see more of Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel, they may not have a choice in this game coming up on Sunday if Nico Collins is going to miss and if Christian Kirk is going to miss.
Oh, I can't wait till they promote Jared Wayne from the practice squad and give him Jaden Higgins' reps. Like, maybe he can, or is Johnson still?
Johnny Johnson still on the team? I gotta check.
Jinx, you owe me 2 Cokes. You know what can change, and I know DeMeco Ryans in not the most confident way, but hey, we're riding with the guys we got in the building. Not DeMeco Ryans. I'm sitting down at my desk, with the door closed, in the environment that I do my best thinking, and I'm having an honest conversation with myself about the offensive coordinator of this football team. And I'm thinking about it, and then I'm grabbing my closest confidant, and I'm having a conversation with him about, can we salvage what this season is right now if we go a different direction with the person that is on the headset and dictating how we operate each week as an offense? Have that conversation. Be prepared to do that. Now, do they have the gumption to do that to a guy in his first year? They didn't have the gumption to do it last year with a guy in a more promising season. They couldn't pull the plug on Bobby Slowick. They just let him go out there and continue to do all the bull crap that he did. So I got to assume that it's going to continue. Oh, by the way, maybe one of the reasons they didn't pull the plug on Slowick is they didn't love their options in the building. It's all the same options this year if they do indeed want to pull the plug on Nick Caley. But you at least have to think about it and assess it as a potential solution for this team and for this offense. It has to have crossed DeMeco Ryans' mind, like, this guy's not getting it, and we got to cut our losses before it sinks an entire season.
Well, I don't think that DeMeco really. I don't think he's blame free. I think this is a football team that looks like they're run by a defensive minded head coach who doesn't really have a grasp of things and just doesn't know how to figure it out. So I think it's, yeah, sure, DeMeco can fire as many offensive coordinators as he wants so he can figure it out, but there's real accountability and there's fake accountability. Let me present you people. And I do mean you people in the chat, all of you. I am an expert in fake accountability. And these are the words that you look out for when it comes to fake accountability. Execute, do better, coach better. That's really what fake accountability looks like. And I don't know that DeMeco is the guy that you want overseeing offensive decisions. And I think him and Caserio, I think they compromised, and I think DeMeco probably has a little bit of regret for making that compromise. I think they worked a little bit too close together. I think DeMeco should have been king. If you listened to DeMeco last week talk about the Kubiak offense, and I thought it was probably one of his better quotes, he has a strong fascination for the Kubiak offense. And I know, Bobby, it didn't work out, but that was one of DeMeco's first big decisions. Nick Caserio knew nothing about that system, and Nick Caserio even said, I'm kind of sitting here learning. And then I think DeMeco is kind of a compromise after they got rid of Bobby. I think he went from one extreme to the next. But I think if DeMeco Ryans could get a time machine, I know he's not going to tell us much. He doesn't respect fans or media. But if DeMeco could get a time machine and he could go back and he could be honest with himself, I think he regrets bailing on the system that they had previously. That's just me. I think he regrets that. And I do think Mike McDaniel's probably a name to watch. I know Sean would be thrilled about that.
I would, actually.
As the OC. But I do think that there is probably a little bit of regret that DeMeco bailed on the system that he clearly has a special place in his heart for.
Well, there's no fixing it right now. I mean, it's not like they got somebody that's got some awesome system that they could switch to in the building. I mean, they just got to make the most of the BS that they're running with right now.
Jared Wayne, Josh Kelly, Texas Tech guy, he's on the practice squad. And Quintez Cephas is on the practice squad.
He
Right
just
now.
had a good preseason show out. The final.
Yeah, man. You know what I bet Quintez Cephas plays? Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is daily fantasy.
Daily fantasy, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Prize Picks daily fantasy. You play your first $5, you get $50 instantly when you sign up for the first time with our code Texans. Prize Picks is fantastic daily fantasy. It's just putting a couple predictions together. Let's show you what Prize Picks looks like and what you can do here on Prize Picks. I got it sorted for the Texans game. Not a lot of options right now. This will populate later in the week, but more or less on McCaffrey's receiving yards, George Kittle's receiving yards, yards on first rush attempt for Woody Marks. I got a hunch that's going to be less than most people's predictions. Okay, 3.5. 3.5. What is he, Bo Jackson? 3.5. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and make that my pick.
Dude, hey, real quick. How about the announcers last night early in the game where the Texans got 5 yards on first down and they made it sound like it was an 80-yard run. Like they on their very first run that they had gotten kind of ahead of the chains on 2nd and 5. They were magnifying the importance of that. So I don't know, man. Yeah. So you're going more than on that one, or you going less?
No, I'm going less. I mean, Woody Marks is definitely getting stuffed for a 1-yard gain or a 2-yard loss the first time he touches the football. But because there's not that many Texans options, you can sort by games. We'll give the folks something here with the Chargers and the Vikings. Little Thursday night football action for you. Shawnee, what are you liking in this one?
That's a Chargers-Vikings thing. We know Brian Flores is going to be pounding that blitz button like crazy on Justin Herbert. Herbert's an athletic guy who I think will escape one or two of those, and I think and also might be running for his life a little bit behind that offensive line. That's, as you guys pointed out, they're on like tackles number 7 and 8 right now. So I think Justin Herbert is going to be in survival mode, and I think that means some scrambles. So I'm going to go more than 16.5 rushing yards.
Landry, you feeling anything for Chargers and Vikings?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that GPA. Go to passing touchdown, GPA, ginger pube action. I'll take Carson Wentz over more than 2.5 passing touchdowns. Give me that GPA action.
Ooh, he's got the Red Devil on there too. That bumps up the payout big time.
Wentz mania.
So we're gonna put 20 on this. The folks can follow along with their very own Prize Picks. All you gotta do is use the code Texans. We'll also post this in the community post. If you missed this or you didn't see what we put up there on the screen, we will put it up there. But Prize Picks, code Texans. Play your first 5, get $50 in credit and free play headed your way. You don't even have to win that first 5, but daily fantasy made easy, made fun, and making the Texans a little bit more tolerable to watch.
Yes,
when you got some daily fantasy
Absolutely.
riding on it.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about it.